See, no matter how you choose to see it, no matter how or the argument you might want to put up, no matter your hypothetical belief or theories or assumptions or generalization or whatever that you may have, the word grace is not subjective. It has only one meaning. It makes life easy. It makes, it puts you in that position that you deserve. It puts you in that position that you desire. When grace meets you, you may not need to be working as hard as you're working now, because every little thing that you would do would make a lot of rounds. The little that you do, the little that you would do would bring forth achievement that will marvel your eyes, that will marvel your own understanding. Let me share the story of Hilda with you. You see, in life, there are three things that you need to be able to make a mark. One is consistency. Two is determination. And three is grace. When you go to the internet right now, a lot of persons are celebrating Hilda for her exploit. But may I tell you that for me, people are celebrating Hilda not actually because of course, what she did is actually superb. What she has been able to achieve is actually uncommon. But to me, people are celebrating her today because of the grace and because of the fact that this is her, her season. People are taking time today to celebrate Hilda. People have noticed Hilda because of the grace that has found her. I am not trying to disrespect what she has achieved. She has broken Guinness World Record and all that, which is a very good feat. But may I tell you that there are people out there who are doing more than that. There are people out there who are cooking for a week in a stretch. Nobody has noticed them. Nobody is talking about them. There are other persons who are also achieving many things, wonderful things. There are people who are achieving many other things that we may not be able to talk about. But nobody is talking about these persons because of that grace, because of maybe that nobody has noticed them, because it's not their season yet to be noticed. One thing I know about life is this: once it is your time, even the most irrelevant thing you're doing would put you in a state where everybody would want to associate with you. Once your season comes, that thing that you have been doing, that's why I mentioned determination, that's why I mentioned consistency at the beginning of this video, because it's an ingredient that you need for your own grace to be effective. Now, she has been doing so many other things. Nobody seems to have noticed her. Nobody seems to have been talking about her. Nobody seems to have been saying things about her until she started this season. Until this season came. Because of what she has been able to do, even governors, even celebrities, everyone wants to associate themselves with Hilda. Because it's her time. Because it's her season. And because her grace met her own consistency and determination. People are celebrating Hilda today because it's her season. It's because that grace has found her. Now that grace has put her in the spotlight, positive spotlight. Today she's enjoying it. Overnight she has become a celebrity, even if she has been one before. I am sure that you are aware that nobody was talking about her the way people are talking about her now, because she is the one in the spotlight. That is what grace does. But your grace must meet your determination, it must meet your readiness, it must also meet your consistency. Even if you do not learn any other things from this video, I want you to know that it's very important to be consistent with what you're doing. It's very, very important to be determined. Of course, you know that once you are determined to achieve something, there's going to be a lot of issues. There's going to be a lot of factors that may discourage you. I need you to understand that there are many persons who are doing marvelously well, even beyond what Hilda is doing. Everybody must not be a cook. So there are other persons who are also achieving greatly in other aspects of life, but people may not have noticed them because it is not their season, because that grace has not met them yet. You see a lot of persons becoming celebrity overnight. Now, when these things happen, you think that they just came into spotlight. No, it is their consistency and their determination that fueled the grace that met them. Now, it was these three things that made them, to be celebrated the way they are. So it's very, very important to always understand that there's the need to be consistent with whatever you're doing. Also be determined, because definitely you're going to face a lot of issues. Let's say now, or let's assume that maybe Hilda got discouraged with so many factors around her. She wouldn't have achieved this particular feat. Nobody would have been talking about her today. But she maintained her composure, she maintained that consistency, and she was determined to achieve that. What is that thing that you're doing? What is that thing that you desire to achieve? The question that you ask yourself is, how consistent have you been with that particular thing? How determined have you been with achieving that particular thing? Because when that grace that will put you in that spotlight comes, and it doesn't meet that consistency, it doesn't meet that determination, you may not be able to gain the recognition that you deserve or that you desire. Remember that at the end of the day, it is your determination, it is your consistency that will fuel your grace. And if it is not there, it may be very, very difficult for you to get that. So these are the principles of life that we must understand, and that is exactly what Hilda is enjoying today. She has done what she is supposed to do. I mean, she has been gracious enough. And not just that she has been gracious enough, she has also maintained other principles that has helped her to achieve the feat she's enjoying today. So I'm sending this as an advice to a lot of persons who are going to see this video. Be consistent with what you're doing. Be determined. Don't give up. Don't say, of course, I have been in this business for years. Look at Obi. Obi just came into this business days ago and he is making millions of naira. He's doing this, he's doing that. Your faith and his may not be the same. Your grace and his may not be the same. Obi might have the grace of selling millions in a day, and you are still selling in thousands in a day. When your grace would meet you and meet that consistency and determination, it's possible that you might be selling in billions in a day. So do not be discouraged with what you're doing, no matter how little that you have started, no matter how little your achievements are at the moment. Don't be discouraged. Keep doing what you're doing so long as it is positive, so long as it is moral. Keep doing what you're doing. Someday, your own grace would notice you. Your own grace would find you. And by the time it finds you, you understand that what you have been doing, that people have been noticing what you have been doing, that people actually know what you have been doing. That is when you understand that you have not been doing something that is irrelevant, but it's just that grace that you've been lacking all this while. So please, I would want you to share this video. I would want you to also share your own ideas in the comment section. I would want you to like this video, but I would also want you to comment. Okay, share this video with your friends. Let them also see this video and let them be encouraged. We need to encourage ourselves. Let us draw motivation from Hilda. Let's draw motivation from the story of Hilda. Let's draw motivation from what she has been able to achieve. It is worth emulating, especially the principles applied, the principles that led her to this stardom. So I'm going to see you next time with another interesting video. But for now, please share this video with your friends. I'll catch you next time.